Ah, back again, are we?
Did Caleri just mention having a new section in the library for self-published works? I think that's very interesting. Hello everyone, welcome to Cozy Chronicles, and today we're going to talk about the things that I would love to have in two locations in Kilima. That's the library and the tavern. So first off, let's talk about the fact that we go to Zeki's, the general store, for most things. I think I go there not just every day, every game day, and every real life day, but I'm always there because I'm selling all of my items. I'm buying cooking ingredients, also using the lucky coin, going to Zeki's underground. You've got hot pot, you've got the spinning wheel, and we can fish there. So I feel like I'm spending a lot more time in Kilima when before I would spend more time in Bahari. So we do use the general store quite a lot, and I wish that it was more spread out for the other locations. So let's talk about the tavern. The tavern's an amazing place. It looks fantastic. It is cozy, and I just think, oh, I'd like to spend my time there too. So you have all the characters will go there. I think is it around 5 o'clock, which is fantastic. So you can get all of your gifts given to the characters at that time. So that's really good, and any quest that you have with the NPCs, the characters, you can get done then because you can speak to most of the characters there, but you can't actually interact with any of the furniture. You can't sit down. I just like that sense of realism, just for that you can be a part of the tavern, and then you can feel really immersed into that whole feeling and atmosphere. So that I would really like for the tavern, but also see how Zeki has hot pot. I think that the tavern should have its own sort of game. I'm not quite sure what would work because, I'm not a game designer. These are just thoughts that I have, and, things that you'd have as a wish list. Oh, only if it had this, that would be perfect. But say something like a tavern game. I don't know, there's darts. I don't know how that would work. Or another card game, or even a kind of like a chess kind of game, but maybe not so long, maybe quick. I don't know how it would be, or drafts, but something like just a short game that we can play, because in Zeki's there are lots of different games. There's an arcade as well. I know that this means there's an awful lot to do in the game, because there is, but there's no reason to get bored. But I just feel that it would be really good to have the tavern have more activity as well. But also another thing, where are the drinks? Because I would like to have a beer, and I would like to have a cocktail and just chill with my friends. That would be really nice. I know I'm laughing because it's kind of making it kind of too real. I don't know, but I just like that idea. It just gives me that cozy vibe that I really love. So that's the tavern. So now we're going to talk about the library, and something that Caleri said about the new section in the library that she was thinking about or had been requested for. So that was the self-publishing, or the self-published books. That would be fantastic. Imagine that the players or those who write fan fiction for Palia, that would be great. So each player could submit their books if they wanted to the library, and we could read it. So imagine that I think real life week, there was a new book to read when we went into the library. That gives you a reason to go to the library, or every real life day, that would be fantastic. Not game day, but real life day. That would be really good. But also the book store, when we go to buy a book, I think that's a wonderful addition, by the way. I think that's wonderful that we can actually purchase books and now put them in our homes. That's fantastic. But I was a little disappointed that we couldn't read the books, that they weren't things that we could find out more lore. That would be great. So that would be wonderful if all the books in that bookstore told a story, told us more about Kilima, told us more about Bahari and the characters and characters to come. That would be fantastic. So I am really disappointed that it doesn't have that. That would be really great. So I think that needs to be added, and the bookstore updated regularly so that we can get more books, more beautiful books, and books that we can truly display, really big. But also, the game is really good at placing books around the village and also Bahari as well. So there's a lot more information out there for us to access about Palia. And I think that's wonderful. But I think that in the library itself, there should be more books for us to read off the shelf. So we go to the table and we can read a book. But I feel that should be updated regularly. I don't know if that's possible, how that works. But yeah, I want more recipes in one section. I want more romance in one section. And I want fan fiction in another section, the self-published section. That would be really good to have it. And that we could actually use the furniture and sit down and read a book. But also would be really, really great as well if we had an emote that is reading a book. That would be really good. So we sit down and we can open a book and it'd be like we were actually reading the book. Or when we click to read book, it actually shows us reading the book, sitting down reading a book. I would love that. That would be fantastic. So yeah, I just wish there were more reasons for us to visit the library and more reasons to visit the tavern and spend more time there, because Zekis is amazing. It's absolutely fantastic that we can do so many things in the one place, especially with the fishing as well. I don't have to go all the way to the rivers. I can do it all in the one place. It's fantastic. But on the subject of emotes, I would like also, when we are at home and we're cooking our food, wouldn't it be great to have an emote of us actually eating or drinking drinks, having a coffee, having tea? That would be nice, sitting down. So we can sit on the furniture, but also we can't lay on the bed. That would be nice to see us do, so that maybe when just before I'm about to close and finish my game, I actually want to put myself to bed. That would be lovely. But these are just things, ideas that I would love to have in the game, like a wish list. So I think that's it. I think I've talked way too much. Also, there's just one more thing. Talking about tea and coffee, we don't have a coffee machine. We have cooking utensils, but wouldn't it be great to have a coffee machine or a tea? There is a teapot. I see a teapot, but wouldn't it be nice to have those things that we can use to make drinks? So recipes for drinks as well. But I think that is definitely it. I'm definitely going to go now. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a very good week. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.